Hello friends, this is Coldrun. Welcome back to a blind playthrough of Outer Wild, where it's been an outer while. It's been quite a while since I've last played, been probably over a week at this point. And so I am gonna head back to where I just was, but there's gonna be some more than a little bit of rust here as I try to get back there. This is part of, okay, so there was a comment, I think it was from Warlock Nyaro, if it wasn't, I apologize, saying that I had gotten to this and that there was, is everyone unharmed? Apparently there's more text. I didn't see the page text over here. I do now. Plume, no one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. Vash, this is good news, at least. Have we heard from escape pod 2 or 3? Felix, no, where's that? No, I'm unable to make contact. I'm wondering where that I was wondering where that electrical line was going to. I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other two escape pods' distress signals, however. If it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. Felix, I'll continue calling for them. Thatch, my gratitude. If we can... Plume, Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourselves swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Yeah, so that's that thing. But it wasn't, I guess it wasn't in orbit at the time. Careful of falling ash and debris. Plume, I believe the moon has passed. Felix, this planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. Thatch, we need to find shelter and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. So it is just a, just jooping around, just orbiting, but if it's above you when you're orbiting, when you're on the surface, it's not. You might get, peppered with meteors or meteorites. I don't know. Plume, I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms. Yeah, and so that's the way that gets here, maybe? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We'll try to get back to where we got a little last time, and we'll see if we get how far we get. Probably not far. So I wonder if I could jump there. I'll bet I can. Yes! I can. I absolutely can. Look at that! Oh, this is surreal. Plume, given concerns about our settlement stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? Thatch, we need to stay close to the escape pod so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. Felix, I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. Now we must save ourselves. Plume, I agree. We're here because the Eye's signal called to us and we followed. If we're to find it, we need not... This is the Eye of the Universe. We need not merely... Excuse me, sneeze. If we're just to find it, we need to not merely survive, but thrive. Thatch, this is a wise point, Plume, and eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that's what we should do. So we have to find out how to get up into that northern glacier base. Plume, I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. Thatch, building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions, right? And Felix, what if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? So this is the path that gets there. Good, 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 good. Ship's log updated. All right, let's go here. Can I pick this up? I cannot. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. Don't jump. Note to self, do not jump. Oh my god, this is trippy as hell. This is Could you imagine being here? This would be terrifying. I'm jumping, but I don't see where to go exactly. There. Okay. Just a straight shot. How do we get across without utterly dying? Because as soon as we go across that barrier, we're going to flip and we'll fall into the black hole, right? It feels like that's what will likely happen. Oh, look at that. I've heard that kind of stuff happens around a black hole, the way, like, light approaches it. You just got eaten. Alright. Launch Scout. No! Alright, well, that's it for us. That's the story of us. There might be a way to do it even. I don't know if I did it incorrectly mechanically or if the thought was wrong. I'm going to presume the thought was wrong for the moment. I won't try that again just yet. We'll explore other parts of this area first. No! Dang it! I missed my jump. I kind of just want to get back to where I was, and I feel so far away. This is... I'm sure there's something else I'm supposed to be doing, like, with this freedom. I'm a little bit annoyed because I just wanted to get back to where I am, and it feels like it's just a long boss run, basically. You know what? I'll bet this is one way to get back to where I was, but it's not a great way. No, I'm just going back into the... Using oxygen as propellant. Awesome. Okay, alright, I'm just resetting. I'm getting a little bit annoyed. It's not the game's fault or anything, I'm bad at this and I just want to get back to where I was. But we don't have to go through the thing. We could just kind of jump from here if we can make it safely. So this way is dangerous because it's I mean, maybe if we go quick enough, yeah, like what if we go quick enough? Is the path still there? Because it seems like it's getting eaten over time. So if we can go before the stability breaks, we can make it, maybe. Yeah, okay. Alright, that's what it was telling us before when we saw a piece in the middle break off. This is a good sign. So it takes us through to this little ice cave, which is, again, a good sign because we're going up to the glacier. We're going up to the North Pole, rather. Uh-oh. Yeah, so we don't want to go that way. We want to go this way. So we jump up here, and we walk up. We walk up the ice wall of this bizarre little place. Thank you for plopping these gravity paths down. And we're back. Okay. Ship log updated. ghost matter nearby. Why is ghost matter here? We need a camera. Equip it, photo mode. It's right in there. We can't go in this little house. Okay. Can we send this through? Launch mode. Ooh, what is that? I don't know. But we can't deal with ghost matter yet, so we'll ignore that for now. Music is, again, continues to be quite pretty. Got a bunch of stuff here. What are you? Some new language? School district. It's like a Rosetta Stone here. Meltwater district. Eye Shrine district. And Black Hole Forge district. So this is to the school. This thing goes to the school. These both go to the school. Let's go to school. Let's not die. Where we have to find oxygen. Because there's no... Maybe if we were to get gravity stones and put them here, we might be able to go here, but we do not, and so we cannot. Up top here, maybe? Is this someone's house? What is this? Might just be a house. I don't remember if this is where we came from or if this is somewhere new. This is somewhere new. I don't think I remember seeing that. Ghost matter detected. Are we in the ghost house? Yeah, ghost matter is right over there. We can't cross that. Or that was the thing blocking us. We found our way in. It's a statue of a heart. Or roots? It's wood. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this. Beyond don't cross. Let's go up and see what this is. Just pure exploration. Like, I don't know what's taking us or what we're looking for here. We're just exploring around. Ah, we're gonna die. Oh no, a tree. Tree, we're okay, we're okay. Again, ghost matter. Down there. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez. I didn't think it was that close. Yeah, we are hurting. We're climbing, sort of. Hey, is this school? This looks like school. Yeah, these look like little goat children skeletons. Oh, this is like a different style of writing. It's like, is this cursive? Lami, explanation of festivals. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. Felix, don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. Lami, at some so this is like the teacher notes, this is like more casual notes. This is like the lesson plan. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too, like Anona's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. A single festival could last a long time. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too. Anything behind you? No. So we're in school right now. So there's another scroll here we can take a look at. Yeah. Drop the scroll. Remove the scroll. Drop the scroll. Pick up. Hop in. See the new lesson plan. Formation of this universe. Solanum, no one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and very dense. I was gonna say much like myself, but really I'm just dense. Tightly packed together. As this early universe expanded, so Solanum is another teacher other than Lami. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. I agree. I don't know what the border of space looks like. I don't know what it feels like. I don't know what's outside of it. I don't know if that's a scientific question or a philosophical question. I'm sure it's a little bit of both, but mostly science. It's both. Probably equally both, depending on how you're asking it. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and the life they support will all die. That's scary to think about, even though Konoi tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes, but it'll happen in someone else's someday. I don't know if it will. I think by the time it's going to happen, people will probably be all dead. But I guess no, that's maybe they'll be dead because it happened, basically. Okay. All right, that's bleak. Can we keep going up? I don't know. We jump across? Can we parkour up? Ah, this is so dangerous. No! Nah! Damn it! Damn it! Ah, God. Now I just got impatient, and now I have to pay the price. Fuck. Do I just quit out at this point? Yeah, I'm just quitting out. This is let me know if I'm really am not supposed to be quitting out. It doesn't annoy me because it's just the game's systems, or it's how they're set up. It annoys me that I got impatient, and it annoys me that I basically just died. And it's faster to just do this and get back to where I was. I guess nothing updated there because there was no new stuff, but let's look at new ship log stuff. The Hanging City, Black Foothold Forge. A Nomai city suspended beneath Brittle Hollow's northern glacier. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. There's more to explore here. Yeah, I got that. Black Hole Forge District is the highest district in the Hanging City. And the escape pod One of the 3 Nomai escape pods landed somewhere near the Hourglass, on one of the Hourglass twins. I thought we found one of those. I guess we didn't. Escape pod 3, one never made it out of the Dark Bramble. We found escape pod 1, that was all. The vessel. The Nomai warped into the solar system in a spaceship called the Vessel, attempting to follow a signal from the Eye of the Universe. Crashed somewhere in the Dark Bramble. Alright, we'll head back to the Hanging City. Ugh. Again, this is not at the game. I'm annoyed that because it's just a long way to get back there. It's just a long way. It's not that long. It feels like it's a long way, and I don't really know my way, so I have to try to fumble my way back there again. So what is this stuff? The ghost matter must be from these broken apart crystals, whatever they are. Oh, look at that. The thing. The thing on the ceiling. Yeah, this has to be about, like, the answer to exploring a lot more of this has to be about using those crystals, because right now, like, I can't climb that high. Wait, what was that? Oh! Oh! These, right, I forgot entirely that these rocks are, like, related to that. So this is one district, I don't remember what the districts are, but, like, we're on our way somewhere new. I knew there was a map that literally told me, but I just don't remember. And there's only kind of one way to go for now, at least. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, God. Let me get over there, please. Nope. Thank you. Nope, nope, nope. What's happening? Alright, there would be nowhere to go anyway there. There's nowhere to go from here. Okay. What about from here? Can I go here? Yeah, okay. Alright, alright. Trippy as hell. Trippy as heck. 3 minutes of oxygen remaining, but like, if we leave this, we're falling, aren't we? No, we're right side up now. Okay. All right, good. We've made progress. We know how to maneuver around the Hanging City a little bit more, at least. Is there anything else here? Yeah, we can jump. It's a comfy bed, or it would destroy your back. I don't know which. Not a goat back, but my back. We need to find a tree at some point in the very, very near future. Oh, hello. There's trees over there, but do I risk a jump? I'm bad at jumping. Still probably worth it. I need to get to a, No, we're okay. We didn't need to jump. We just go. Beautiful. Beautiful progress. What is the Eye of the Universe? Is this the Eye Shrine? Suppose the Eye is a more advanced being. The Eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. This is just thoughts, general thoughts. The Eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. We know that. How can the Eye be older than the universe itself? Well, if there's stuff outside the universe, then there's got to be stuff that, like, the universe can't be everything. Suppose it's a relic from a previous universe. Could be. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. That's not necessarily true. There's, like, I imagine that there's, like, stuff from... There's just stuff we can't imagine that could withstand any density, any heat. Suppose the Eye is older than previously assumed. What's the Eye's signal? Is it a call? Suppose the Eye wishes to communicate. Signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? Signal is the Eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't yet know. Or maybe the signal is the eye's attempt at expressing itself. Yeah, it could just be talking. Of note, from the signal we were able to determine the eye's approximate age, perhaps its lack of age? Really? Be welcomed in this place. This is the shrine. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, the signal from the eye. So it's not a place to worship. It's a place for thought. We observed the eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this. The source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the Eye of the Universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. I'm open. My mind is open. My body is ready. Ship log updated. That's what I like to see. So this is the shrine. Bop. Oh, zoop. So it dunks me here. Oh, hello. Solanum, I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the Eye of the Universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us. But it may not want to be found either. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly that circumstance. So Solanum does not think they were the goat people, the Nomai were the intended audience. I suspect imagining we are special to the Eye in some way is wishful thinking. The Eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or it might not have been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the Eye's signal held no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. I agree. In fact, the Eye might not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. So this is Solanum's house, or workshop? I don't know. Solanum Solarium. There's the, yeah, so that's the signal for the Eye. That's the symbol for the Eye. That explodey sort of deal. Whoop. Don't kill me. Don't kill me, bro. Boy, I am, without a map, I am lost at sea here in the twists and turns of this place. But at least we have hope now about how to progress with the, with this thing. Maybe? Like, could this drop us somewhere else? Or is this where we came out the first time? No, this is going somewhere new now. Black Hole Forge controls. Okay. Oh, in Tree Town. Excellent. Thank you. So we have an empty spot here. If we can find a scroll, we can pop one in. Like this. I don't know how much time we have left. We could craft a new vessel, a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true, however. This is Midas, so I wasn't looking at the names. So initially from Solution 2... Wait. So we haven't found Solution 1 yet, but Solution 2. Craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. Spire. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. Midas. This is true, however, its knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. Poke. I would very much like to craft a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe that Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. So the Black Hole Forge, I guess, is a... No, we don't know what it is yet. This is the safest path for our clan. Avens. Is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Cassava. Is it, though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the Eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. Yeah, it's how much do you risk to try getting out of this? Not even getting out of the situation. They're not trying to get back home. They're trying to find the solution. What's the deal with the eye? They're searching for the eye. Eno, the greatest challenge here, I think. Excuse me, it's late. Apologies for yawning. Is we don't have the design for such a powerful core, or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. You'll have to recreate it. Clary, no, but Poke was Poke. Poke was apprenticed to Anona, who crafted the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting smaller, simpler cores. Poke, I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of his designs to me. Okay, ship log updated. I was thinking that was the sound is just there's a waterfall. Is it cold? Probably. The Ash Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? What's the Ash Twin project? No responses. Excuse me, again, it's late here. So we're looking for more scrolls. Maybe? No, presumably. We're definitely looking for more scrolls. Oh god, no! Okay. Whew. I just almost made a very foolish mistake. What about here? Nothing here that I see. Upstairs? Yeah, now we're cooking. Now we are cooking, and it is with gas. Gas is the thing with which we are cooking. What are you? Nothing. Solution 1. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. Flocks. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father, said many good Nomai perished there. I mean, it's the place with the friggin' anglerfish. Now, a good friend of mine told me that anglerfish are often fairly small, but I have a feeling Dark Bramble anglerfish may be different. Sikhad, my mentor Coleus and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. So the anglerfish isn't just... Oh, wait, it's already kind of paused when we're reading, right? No, but it's not paused here. No, now it is. The anglerfish then is not... Like, it's not just like, there are swarms of anglerfish. It's like, there's the anglerfish. Which is... I don't know if it's probably not evil. I don't think it's evil, but it certainly sounds dangerous. And the way to avoid it is using the knowledge from an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. I remember that anglerfish fossil. This is Raimi. We used to play in Fossil Fish Cave when we were children. Coleus, what Mallory and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but we're going to have to... It's not just about avoiding it, it's like eluding it. But our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen, so maybe there are a bunch of anglerfish. Raimi, the vessel's warp core is broken and that... I'm so sorry. Vessel's warp core is broken at best. Recall those present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There is no lethal injuries like it's alive. And it might be alive. I mean, it might be a Farscape thing. There is no guaranteed reward for this risk. Konoi, perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Cassava, even if it no longer functions, the old core would be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. So we want to bring the core to here if we can. Maybe? There's still... No, that's it. That might be it, but we'll keep looking a little bit more just to make sure. Because that might not be it. Let's keep going upstairs. Just in case. Anything down here? No. Yeah, I don't know how much time we have. Alright, this is Poke. I feel strange trying to recreate Anona's warp core without him. At times it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care and not his. Hypothesis. This will always feel strange. Even though my time with him is short, I miss my old mentor deeply. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably, but it's a lot of parentheticals. I get it though. But what if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Still, all I can give is my best, and as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we'll find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clary and Root in the Forge, and I have my clan. I'm not alone. Hell yeah. Was I wrong in volunteering to... I love this style of writing, how it tracks when branching thoughts go to each other. Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system and never saw Anona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? It's a worry. It's always a worry. For an ambitious young Nomai like yourself. No! Oh no, we're just down here. I thought I was going into the black hole, into the soup or something. Okay, we're okay. For a little bit longer anyway. Alright, we have to be careful with that jump. How do we do this? Little by little, that's how. There we go. Whew. Ooh. So we can go up? What about down? Can we go down? There's no point to going down. That just brings us back here. Let's go up. Alright, we're Jupin. We are Jupin. Jupin is what we're doing. Rutro. We're here. What do we do with this? How close are we to the top of the glacier? I mean, this is kind of as high as I can see to go. There's no... Oh, no, never mind. %50 fuel. Where are we? And this is how we get down to the Hanging City also directly. Okay. How do I know to get back here? We're on the planet. We're near the North Pole here. We're very near the North Pole here. Oh man, this place is disappearing. Where was that? Where did we come from? How will I find this again? There. There. So this is what we're looking at. I'm taking a screenshot. We need to get back to that part of the Hanging City. We don't have to do all the parkour. We could just jupe here directly. That's fantastic. Oh, it's so good to know. Nope, stop, nope. Alright, have we seen this already? Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. The phantom moon. Plume, I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow's Lantern? Imagine if there were 2 volcanic moons. Then I'd imagine there'd be none of us left. Felix, hypothesis. There can exist too much lava. I agree with this hypothesis. Batch, I'd strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. Felix, this moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend Hollow's Lantern for nights at a time. The night plume. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. Is this the eye thing? Like the intruder? Yeah, we don't have much time. Where's the intruder as of right now? The interloper. Plume, suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. Is it about being shy? Maybe. So where are... How do we get back? How do we know where we are right now? We're really right on the North Pole. It's right there. We're right here. And this is... Oh, this just goes across there. Did we really... I don't know if we explored the rest of these houses. Did we? Maybe we did. Fuel level critical. That's fine. I think death level is imminent. Hanging City is below. Oh! Oh, this just goes right to the Hanging City. I mean, we knew that from the secret exit, but I didn't know that it just said it. This is the Whitehall Station thing. I didn't know there was a path below that went right to the Hanging City. Maybe because there's not? Maybe because because this takes us out of it. Wait. So the Hanging City is this way. But you can't get here. Okay, so we couldn't have done that. We couldn't have done that. I didn't just miss something super obvious. Read. Oh, no, this is Feldspar's fuel. Yeah. So let's practice going back before we all die. If we can. Oh, wait, no, we didn't read the rest of this. Oh, no, we've already read this. This is the Whitehall Station thing. Wait. Oh, no, this is right. This is Clary. Poke succeeded. This is... Now that I have a little bit more context for this, we know Poke succeeded here. They've recreated warp travel. Okay. So to get back, we have to go to this little area. Oh, shit. And not smack our bean, smack our noggin against this. So we go up here. We look for the ice pools. We go down to the ice pools. And it's like one of the things near here, right? Shoot. There. So this gets us directly back to the Hanging City. Good. That's some fantastic progress, I think. Because there's still stuff down here to explore, like we haven't gotten up there yet. Is that an elevator that would take us there? Can we keep going higher here? What is this? Is that stairs? Sort of, but not really. I was hoping this would be the flat thing, but no, it doesn't reverse gravity for us. Does this? No. So what have we seen? We haven't seen the Meltwater District. We have seen the Eye Shrine. We've seen the Black Hole Forge District. We've seen the School District. We haven't seen the Meltwater District. This is the 2 nodule thing. This is where this goes, I think. Unless that's where we came from. Maybe we started at the Meltwater District. Because now this is going to the Black Hole Forge. No, we came from the Meltwater District, I think. Like, this is the Meltwater District. That's where we started. That's my best guess. But I don't really know. Yeah, this is the sound that this is the sound of Apocalypse incoming. Oh gosh, how do I get down there? Or up there? I don't know how that works. Oh gosh, right. Shoot, I forgot. Don't jump. Yeah, let's watch this. That's so cool. God, I love that. What a way to end. What a way to end. And the interloper is nowhere to be seen, right? Interloper is gone. Presumably, like, in the middle of this. Okay. Okay. Sorry for any... It wasn't even saltiness. It was a little bit saltiness earlier. It's part of also what stopped me from what made me hesitate to pick the game up every time I was thinking about it. Just like it made me feel like I just need a break from just recording and all that for a little bit. Was just it's something about the feel of going back through stuff where I'm really bad at direction. I really struggle with navigating unmapped, directionless areas at times. Like it's just a mental block for me. And so seeing just having some more practice that I can get back to these places, and I can figure out where on the planet to go. Having that practice helps a lot. So let's take a before we wrap up here, because I'm gonna wrap up shortly. Let's take a look at what's updated in our ship log. Anglerfish fossil, quantum moon, and still stuff I'm guessing in the Hanging City to check out, right? Yeah. The Gnome, okay, yeah, but we still got we got a bunch of updates. The Nomai debated how to obtain the powerful, highly advanced warp core required for the Ash Twin project. The Nomai traveled to the solar system in pursuit of a signal from something older than the universe itself. They named the source of the signal the Eye of the Universe. Yeah. Nomai mines. Yeah, there's more to explore there, definitely. And for Gabbro, it says that this is a non-rhetorical, well, I don't know if there's I guess it's not a non-rhetorical, it is a rhetorical question, so don't answer it, but something I'm wondering, because normally I would say this is a non-rhetorical question, but I think that, I've been cautioned to get as little help as possible on this, so I'm going to leave it rhetorical for now. But something I'm thinking to myself is whether the fact that this says there's more to explore here and this doesn't means that this is not something I can reasonably do right now. I don't think that's true. No, that's giant. There is Giant Steep. What was I was thinking of the whistle. Who's the or the recorder? Who was that? Shoot. But like this, for example. High Energy Lab. The negative time interval measured at the Whitehole Station was further investigated at the High Energy Lab in the canyon at Ember Twins Equator. And the Whitehole Station, this we got up. Oh boy, we got updates here. Every Nomai warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. To use a tower, you must be standing on the warp platform during the tower's alignment with its core. Right, we've seen that. We used that to warp up. Nomai noticed something strange. Warped objects appeared to arrive at the receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before they departed Whitehole Station. The negative time interval between an object arriving and departing was incredibly minuscule. The Nomai were skeptical if their equipment could even measure time to such a small degree. No, I trust it. Boy, I haven't been reading these as I've gotten them, so that's my bad. You know what, I'll leave this for now, and I'll start next time, I think, by catching up on some of these and reading them more there. And then we'll go back to the Hanging City. But my assumption for now is that, like, with Inside the Seed, there's nothing more to explore. Like, that's not something I'm supposed to be doing right now. God, that anglerfish is scary as hell. It's not creepy, it's scary. It's legitimately scary. So the main next thing I'm going to look at for now, though, is really just continuing in the Hanging City. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.